nurses now would not understand the system of education you were just talking about, because of course now it's all colleges, and we're going to talk a bit more about how that came to pass in a little while. But can you describe the system you were trained under, where the nursing was directly related to the hospital? Talk a little bit about how that worked.
Well, first of all, you received what they called a stipend, so which was your payment, and that was just, you were considered employees of this, and you got a payment of $6, and that.
What decade are we talking about here?
What time?
Yeah.
That was in the late 30s and bordering into the 40s. Okay. That was about 1938.
So $6 was not a great wage, but it was a wage.
No, and you lived in the residence, so you got your free board and room, and that I guess added into there. But the $6 that if you broke anything, it was deducted. So many a time I got 25 cents. So you hardly had enough to buy a pair of stockings at that time. And so they counted that. And so you were posted as being on night shifts and day shifts like a regular staff.
So this is Saskatchewan in the dirty 30s. So
that's right.
It still was really important to be able to have that in order for you to be able to get
Yes. They really certainly had no alternative of, going. University was just not a issue. But also at that time, nursing in universities was wasn't really developed like it is now. And so it wasn't very, I think maybe just a couple. McGill might have been one. And I think University of BC was probably another, and Edmonton, I think, and Saskatchewan. I guess really all the provinces were just having, they were in their infancy stage really in the bachelor's programs. And of course out of bounds expensive-wise to do. So this was sort of your avenue that you could go on, to for further education, and it was the supervision you had. It was like, in many ways, the military system. There were first-year students, second year, and third year, and you acted as sort of tutors and supervisors, and that. So we didn't see too many graduate nurses. So your model was really your senior student, and that in the system.
Somebody told me one time you could tell by the color of the cap or something what year the person was in. Was that something that you encountered?
Oh, absolutely. That's when it was very militaristic, and that, they imposed that too, that I'm in the second year and you don't say this to me. And certainly by the time you got into the third year, they were, even much more superior. And so it was, and you stood up for them if they come in the room, even if you're charting or whatever. And it was very, very much the military system. And you went on nights, and you were just posted like staff. And whenever you got your the classes were that the doctors gave were during the day, usually at noon. So if you were on nights, you just got up and you got your classes, and so it was a sort of a fill-in type of thing. And any opportunity to study was was a luxury.